Welcome guys to another LEGO The Lord of the Rings video. Today we're going to be taking a look and reviewing the Lord of the Rings The Mines of Moria set. Before we get into that, I please want to say please like and subscribe, and this set is missing a few pieces here and there, such as the chest, some torches and some chains. Starting off with my favourite minifigure of the set, we have Boromir. This is the old style version. It was the only version of Boromir we had until Rivendell released 2023. It's a really good figure, got back printing and a cape, and I just really like the shield and sword usage. Next on this we have maybe the worst figure of the set, being Gimli. This figure is included in like 6 sets overall in the theme, so it's most ununique and just not very cool, but it's still a solid figure. Next on this we have one of the more interesting figures tonight. We have Pippin. Of course, he's very important to the scenes in Moria, and his figure is really solid. I really like the face printing and the colour of the cape they gave him, so overall this figure is very solid. We also have the Book of Records in the set, which is pretty cool, the one that Gandalf reads during the scene, which basically tells them the orcs have taken over Moria and all the dwarfs are dead. I do like this book, but it's nothing inside it, but the outside printing is pretty good. Now on this we have one of my favourite orc minifigures, the Moria orc. This version comes with just a sword and a shield. I really like the Uruk-hai shield. The printing and the colour of the orc skin is one of them Barad-dûr. You get 2 of these in this set, and it is just generally really cool. The other one has like a mace or a flail, and overall these figures are really great. So when I was editing this video, I realised I hadn't filmed any footage for Legolas, which is why the next footage looks kind of different. It's got different angles to all the other figures. So the build is the same as the old angles, just Legolas is the exception. So overall this Legolas figure is actually really good. The finish does look kind of weird here. The leg printing is really good and it comes with that really cool elvish bow. So overall I think this Legolas figure is a pretty solid 8 out of 10. And now the main part of this set, and what my channel is named after, the Cave Troll. It has posable arms, has studs on its head, so Legolas can stand there. Overall it looks so good. It is actually much taller than the modern Lego Hulk for the comparison, and I do like it's quite much bigger and bulkier. I like how they made special moulding for its feet with like the 2 toes on each foot, and generally the printing on the face and the back with the kind of scaly print is really good. So overall, love these figures, probably 8 or 9 out of 10. Moving on to the physical build of this set, we have Balin's Tomb. My version of this is a little yellowed, but it may not show up in the camera. Of course, the set is pretty old. It does have a play feature where you can flip it open if the cave troll hits it like in the film, and a skeleton would fall out, but I don't currently have one up here. Overall, I do think this is a pretty cool little side piece for Gimli to stand on, and it's got a nice play feature. Then we have the little well piece that looks pretty cool. Of course it has a play feature where you can take out that bar and drop something in, like this Moria orc for example, which is a pretty cool feature. I think it's quite accurate to the film. I love those stickered pieces, even though I wish it was printed, but it never is. Now moving on to the gate, this is a pretty cool piece with the dwarven runes, the printed parts, all the play features. To the back it is quite bland, but do you really want it there? There's even space for an axe, basically to hold the gate together, like Boromir put it in there in the film. If you remove it, the gate does open like normal, with a small play feature on the side, which I generally think is awesome, as you can like throw it out, and it's just quite a cool thing to have in the set. Well, the gate itself is pretty nice with the printed pieces and the dwarf runes. Of course, the main reason you're going to be playing with this is for the cave troll to come through, and it does look really cool, except the cave troll barely fits. Now, as the final part of the build, you have the little bit of wall where Legolas stands and shoots the troll. This bit is very nice with some awesome play features, and the chest should be underneath the barrel, but it's not there. Apart from that, all the printed pieces look really cool, very accurate to the film. From the back it is basically nothing with just some pieces, but there are the play feature bits where you can flip out the pillars. Overall, this part of the build is really cool, as you can see on the box, that's where Legolas is standing. There are some torches that should be there that I'm currently missing, but yeah, apart from that, this set is really amazing. The little weapon pieces that I couldn't find because I never had them, they look really cool, little axes, knives, and like a mace. But apart from that, it's just overall really amazing set. The book looks cool, the figures are excellent, the cave troll is excellent. So overall, this set is a solid 9 out of 10.